Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakhumicha has condemned instances of assault on health workers. Nakhumicha says the perpetrators of such acts will face the full force of the law. Her sentiments come into the wake of a video circulating on social media showing two members of the public verbally abusing a health worker at Port Victoria Hospital in Busia County. Health Workers Union want those involved held responsible. They have also called for an urgent review of safety protocol at health facilities.
A video circulating on social media shows a man and a woman causing a scene at Port Victoria Hospital in Busia County.
Tunaleta patient in emergency. She cannot breathe.
In the video said to have been recorded on the 31st of December 2023, a man and a woman are seen and heard insulting a female health worker, demanding that their friend be attended to. At some point, they make frantic calls and threaten to call a top government official. Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakhumicha has condemned the incident, terming it an attack on the entire healthcare system and the principles that guide it.
Health workers are the pillar of healthcare in this country. As a Minister for Health, I will not allow it for anybody to disrespect my health workers. These people are working under very difficult circumstances. Some of them, they'll tell you they have their own personal issues they're dealing with, but they have to put that aside and take care of a patient. So you come as a patient, instead of being a patient waiting patiently to be served, you are there, you want to make noise at health work.
Nakhumicha, however, commended the health worker for maintaining her professionalism under such hostile circumstances.
But I'm calling upon my colleague in Interior that we must identify that person and let them face the full force of the law. Because as they did that, this nurse ought to have been serving other patients. But now they hampered the nurse from serving. So we are not going to allow it to happen. I'm going to be the advocate of health workers.
Since that incident, we have investigated. Even as we speak now, there is a team from the health department that has been Budalangi the whole day to just make sure we understand every aspect of it. If there was a service failure, we need to understand it. But the most outrageous thing is the reaction and actions of the people you saw in that video. They broke public property, they destroyed public property, they molested a health worker and uttered unprintable things. We are working with the Budalangi police authorities and also the county police authorities to ensure that those individuals who have since been identified are apprehended and charged in a court of law.
In a joint statement by trade unions in the health sector, the incident was strongly condemned. The unions say that such incidents are on the rise, with those culpable yet to be held to account. The unions are now demanding for the immediate arrest of the aggressors in the Busia video, enhancement of security surveillance and intervention protocols in all health facilities across the country, provision of armed security personnel in all health facilities, especially during night duties, and urgent implementation of Occupational Safety and Health Act within health facilities. A recent study titled Violence Against Healthcare Workers found that approximately half of healthcare workers in Kenya reported experiencing violence. The most common forms of violence are verbal at 80.6% and emotional abuse at 78.6%. Patients and their relatives were the most common aggressors, accounting for 44.7%, while supervisors accounted for 12.5%.
What are you guys looking at? What are you guys looking at?
Nancy Okware, Prime Edition.